Hey everyone, it is Julie here with TipRanks, and today we're taking a look at 3 ETFs with big exposure to Nvidia. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Nvidia has been a hot topic in the stock market this past year. They have seen incredible growth, and after their strong earnings report last night, the rally continues. Today, we're taking a look at 3 ETFs, all with slightly different objectives, but one thing in common is that they have Nvidia in their top holdings. Of course, ETFs are a great way to bring some diversification to your portfolio as you get exposure to a handful of stocks in just one place. So we're going to take a look at these ETFs, what their objectives are, and what those top holdings look like. You can follow along over on TipRanks.com or on the TipRanks mobile app by downloading it with the link down below. Now let's get right into our 3 ETFs. We found today's ETFs right from the Nvidia stock page. By scrolling down here on the left, you can go to ETF exposure and get a list of every ETF that holds the Nvidia stock. You can sort by different factors like assets under management, the weight in the ETF, and the market value. First up, we're taking a look at the VanEck Semiconductor ETF. This ETF trades under the ticker SMH and is currently priced just shy of $210 per share. Over the past 1 year, they've seen growth of 63%, including growth of 22% in the last 3 months. They do score an 8 out of 10 on the TipRanks Smart Score and have a reasonable expense ratio at 0.35%. As the name suggests, this ETF is focused on semiconductor companies. They seek to replicate the NVDA US-listed Semiconductor 25 Index, which is intended to track the overall performance of companies involved in the semiconductor production and equipment. They focus on highly liquid companies, industry leaders, and ones with global scope. The fund has 26 current holdings and assets under management just under $14.8 billion. Looking at the ETF's holdings, the top 10 stocks make up 72.5% of this ETF, and in the number 1 position is Nvidia, with a weight of 24% in this ETF and a market value of $3.5 billion. Coming up next, we have Taiwan Semiconductor, Broadcom, Advanced Micro Devices, and ASML Holdings, along with some other big-name tech companies. And the ETF does also pay a modest dividend. The most recent was $1.04 for a dividend yield of 0.5%. While Wall Street analysts don't rate or give price targets to ETFs themselves, they certainly do to the stocks within them. So TipRanks is able to collect all of that data on those ETF holdings and come up with a consensus rating on the ETF. And SMH comes in as a strong buy with 26 consensus ratings. The average price target of 219 would be an upside potential of 4.75%. Down below, we can also see the stocks with the highest upside or downside potential. On the highest upside, we have Micron Technologies, Advanced Micro Devices, Nvidia, ON Semiconductor, and Synopsys. Some with the downside include Lam Research, Broadcom, Qorvo, and KLA Corporation. Second, we're taking a look at iShares US Technology ETF. They trade under the ticker IYW and are priced at $132.75 per share. Over the past year, they've grown 53%, including 10% in the last 3 months. They have an expense ratio of 0.40% and do score an 8 out of 10 on the TipRanks Smart Score. This ETF has a broader focus on the whole US technology sector. They seek to track the investment results of an index composed of U.S. equities in the technology sector. They look for an exposure to U.S. electronics, computer software and hardware, and information technology companies with targeted access to domestic tech stocks. This ETF offers a bit more diversification as well, with 135 different holdings and assets under management of $15.39 billion. But they are still heavily weighted in their top 10 holdings, coming in at 63%. And in the top couple of positions, we don't have Nvidia actually. We have other tech giants, Microsoft and Apple, in those top 2 positions with 17% and 15% weight. In the third position is Nvidia, coming in with about 6% weight of the ETF and a market value of $903 million. Following them, we have Google, Meta, Broadcom, Salesforce, AMD, and Adobe. And they also pay a modest dividend, with the most recent being 23 cents per share on a quarterly basis for a dividend yield of 0.37%. And based on those 135 different holdings, the ETF comes in with an overall moderate buy rating. but a bit more upside than the last. With an average price target of $145, the average upside potential will be 9.8%. Down below are stocks with the biggest upside potential include Wolfspeed, NCR Voyix, Concentrix, Dun & Bradstreet, and Teradata, while stocks with the highest downside include Palantir, Elastic, Guidewire Software, and Lam Research. And third, we're taking a look at the Invesco S&P 500 Momentum ETF. They trade under the ticker SPMO, priced at $76 per share. They've seen growth of 37% in the past year, including upside of 19% in the last 3 months. Now, they have the lowest expense ratio of the group today at 0.13%, and they also come out with an 8 out of 10 on the TipRanks Smart Score. This ETF follows the S&P 500 Momentum Index, and that index solely comprises constituents with high risk-adjusted price-return momentum scores. The objective is to provide exposure to the momentum factor, which is the tendency of investments to exhibit persistence in their relative performance in various markets using a transparent and rule-based methodology, at the same time ensuring reasonable level of liquidity, capacity, and turnover. The fund manages about $410 million and has over 100 holdings, but we get some more diversification in this ETF as it's not only focused on the tech sector. While the technology sector is their top sector here at nearly 25%, they do have good exposure to a few others, including healthcare, industrials, and communications. Looking at their top 10 stocks, it makes up 55% of the ETF. And in our top few positions, we have Meta with a weight of 11%, closely followed by Nvidia, coming in at 10% and a market value of $60 million. We do have some other big name companies, some not in the tech sector. We have Broadcom, Eli Lilly, JP Morgan Chase, Netflix, Merck, General Electric, Oracle, and Walmart. And this ETF does also pay a dividend, with the latest quarterly dividend coming in at 16 cents for a yield of 1.4%. And looking at those 101 holdings, the overall rating on the ETF does come in as a strong buy, with an average price target of $80.38 for an upside potential of 5.3%. Our stocks with the highest upside include Carnival, Schlumberger, Baker Hughes, First Solar, and United Airlines, while the stocks with the highest downside potential include Walmart, United Rentals, Steel Dynamics, Cummins, and Illinois Tool Works. So that is a quick look at 3 different ETFs, all with the Nvidia stock in those top holdings. But there are a ton of others out there, so let me know some of your favorites in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Please keep in mind these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock, so please always do your own research and due diligence and stick to your own investment plan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.